Everybody will notice that there's a new background on Alba's side. So looking forward to all of those updates.
Yes, I will. We will upload a photo to social media in case you're not on YouTube.
Yes. Although, why aren't you on YouTube? Why would you miss these
What are you
spectacular faces? Actually, no. I have something to say. Thank you to everybody that had us in their Spotify wrap up. How exciting! So sorry we didn't leave you a message. We didn't know we could.
Yeah. We are newbies, and it shows. But yeah, a couple of people sent us messages saying that we were in their wrap, which is just unreal.
So cool. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening to us. All through the year, almost.
I know, right? I was like trying to think, like, when was it that we started?
It was on the 1st of May, working day, International Working Day. But we actually started recording much before that.
Before, yeah. It feels like so long, though. Like, I was like, were we recording while I was in the van? How did we do that? And I was like, no. Because it feels like we've been doing it for so long.
It does, yeah.
And so I was like, was it this year? I said, no, yeah, it was this year.
We've been doing this for almost a year, guys.
I know.
I'm actually so proud of us for that.
I know, me too.
We've been through the midst of things. We've had to deal with solutions. We've had to find solutions to things, and we've done it. And we've almost made it all the way through the year.
We have. We actually.
Big pat on your back.
Yeah, pat on the back. Because when was it? It was definitely January when we had the conversation about possibly starting. I don't exactly know when, but it was definitely January because I was in the van and you'd just come back from Argentina, no? Or were you still in Argentina? No, you'd come back.
I'd just come back, yeah. I think it was like our update call.
Yeah.
Basically after Christmas, after my trip and everything. But yeah, it's been such a ride. I think this is probably going to be a bit of an episode of reflection. Honestly, we kind of had an idea for the episode. And about 20 minutes ago, I was lying on the sofa after a very, very, very busy week, thinking, am I really going to get up now and sit at my computer and record? And then I'm like, you know what? It's just a chat to my bestie.
It's just a chat. Today is a We Will Manage Mondays. It's not anything serious. We haven't prepped anything. So, yeah.
And then when I sat up, because I got that little, boost of motivation, just going to chat to my bestie. Great. Good times. I stood up and I had a wave of motivation and inspiration. So I've actually made a list of things that I want to mention.
That no wonder you mentioned the wrapped. I was like, that was good. As in, good on her for remembering to mention that. She's made a list, guys.
It's all a result of the last 37 seconds while I was making my tea.
While I was rushing around trying to get stuff ready. Cool.
But I think that's it. I mean, it's kind of a good example of, at least for me, obviously you speak for yourself, but what this experience has been like all year. Honestly, I think it's been amazing. First of all, chatting to you at least once a week is the most regular we've talked in
years.
Maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Which is so cool, and I've loved it so cool. Much. Mm-hmm. and then just talking about life and work and balance, and while we were trying to find our way, it's just so cool. And I honestly feel like it's made such a difference in my life, in how I deal with things, and it's been a great experience. And I'm hoping that if just for one person out there that's listened and followed along, it's made that little bit of difference too. Yeah. So worth it.
So worth it. So worth it. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's been very fun, and I still can't quite believe we have a podcast.
I know. We have a 2-seasoned podcast.
Yeah, 2-season podcast that people have listened to, and as a result, we're in their Spotify Wrapped.
So cool.
So cool. Crazy.
I had somebody say to me, yesterday in a message. They were like at an event in Malaga that was kind of entrepreneurial, something or the other. And he said, it would be the best place to like market your podcast. And I was like, can't believe people think of this kind of thing.
I know. People outside of us think of marketing our podcast. So cute.
Yeah, so cool. So I have a question for you, Bean.
Okay.
What's it like coming to the end of a year at work? I mean, this is a work-based podcast, but you know, a lot of the time, companies have like a revision at the beginning of the year and they set your goals, and then you get to December and you're like, frick. I've hit 7 of my 10 goals. Let's speed run the last 3. Are you going through anything like this currently, you?
Well, when I started, it had in my contract that the first 3 months was kind of like a trial period.
Ah, cool.
So I think I've passed the trial. I've passed the test. So positive. That's how it is for me. So because I started in September, so yeah, it's like the end of the trial pretty much ties in with the end of this year.
Yeah.
So that's nice little bow. And yeah, they said that if all went well and whatever, we would talk about a raise. So I'm happy to have that conversation in the new year. And also a bit like,
no, you've got it, Bean. Oh yeah, you've got this.
I mean, we'll see. Because when I applied for the job, in the offer, it had like this huge range of like what they would pay a year. And when I asked about that, they were like, oh, that's basically because we weren't sure who we were going to find, and what their experience was, and 2, if they'd be able to do everything that we wanted them to do, or if we'd still have to get someone like external to do the things that they couldn't do.
Right.
So,
well, my conclusion is you're right at the top of that range.
I'm right at the top. So it was, they gave me, the offer they gave me initially was like slightly lower, and they were like, and at the end of the 3-month period, if all goes well, then we can talk about incrementing that. So let's get incrementing.
Let's get incrementing. Gotta get Christmas presents.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta travel to Lapland.
Exactly. And I feel like it's a good time because January in the hospitality business is quite dead. So they won't have loads of things to worry about. But they've just come off of a month where they've made a load of extra money.
Perfect.
So, and I've been told by the bookings person that they're making over double what they made last Christmas, because they've got her instead of the previous person, which wasn't great at their job. So I have intel.
Brilliant. Well, use it all. Do your research. Collect data. Have a chat to me before you go into that conversation, and I'm going to blow up your confidence.
Definitely. We will, maybe that can be another We Will Manage Mondays closer to the time. So how about you? How's your end of year?
Well, I mean, it's quite an exciting end of year, actually, because as everybody now knows, I incorporated my own startup in June this year. So that's exactly half a year ago.
Wow.
Or will be at the end of the year. And so what is going to change at the end of this year is from January 1st, I will be 80% in the startup, with my salary being paid by the startup.
Wow.
And then only 20% at my current job, which is big deal. Big deal. And I'm very excited to be able to like fully throw myself into the new company, but still be around to help things go by at BioApply.
Are you having to employ a new person to like
fill my position?
Yeah, at least help out, because if you're now there down to 20%.
We're looking for we're looking for an intern currently, but also the whole strategy of the original company is being looked into and everything. So big changes happening.
Okay. Yeah.
But what that all means is I kind of want to leave my ties knotted, or whatever the expression is.
Your T's crossed and your I's dotted.
At the end of the year for the original company, because from January I will have a lot less time to be spending on that company. So I have a lot to do.
Yeah, great. Fab. So it's not just the hospitality business.
Honestly, though, I think most companies, or at least most employees, get to this stage in December or maybe like November.
Yeah, mid-November.
And they look at the goals they've set themselves for the years and they're like, I mean, I've done okay, but let's try and rush in as many as we can before the end of the year. Which actually, it just goes to show how important goal setting is.
Yeah. Maybe there should be a like mid-year, a mid-year goal deadline.
Yeah.
But December's already stressful enough. We don't need to be putting this on ourselves. December is such a crazy month. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like as kids, it was crazy in a very different way. And as adults, it's like December is just a madness of a month.
It's ridiculous.
It's totally ridiculous. I had a lunch thing today and we were kind of talking about that, about how like December is so crazy. And then January and February is like, as in like just in life in general. Chill. I'm not talking like work. You're so chill, so dead. People get like depressed because there's something like to look forward to and like do and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why do we do this to ourselves? It makes no sense.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So yeah.
Yeah, lots of boxes to tick. But yeah, no, working hard. It's been a big week in many aspects for me. I've gotten a lot done, which I'm feeling great about.
Good.
But left me feeling very tired and lying on my sofa as soon as I got home this evening until now. So I'm actually really happy that we jumped onto this little episode because it has gotten me out of my sofa rot. And I'm feeling a lot better with my cup of tea.
Good.
What? Look, I got myself a present today.
Oh, it's a new baby.
It's a new baby.
Plant. Oh,
yeah, for those that aren't watching.
Yeah, I'd throw that in there. He's got little spots on him. He's so cute.
So cute. They're like silver.
Oh. I was being tempted by plants the other day. We went to the Camden Garden Centre and I was like, he's cute.
Oh, he's cute. Yes. Do it. Do it. You won't regret any of them.
Oh, I
Get
know.
them all.
I know. We are, Ajay's like constantly on Facebook Marketplace because especially with big plants, people who are moving and stuff can't take them. And very often people give them away for free. So we're like keeping an eye out and they go so quickly. Like you look on one day and they've all the like things have been put up like that day or the day before. So you have to like check it a lot. But there's some good deals on there. So, and very often they're like, obviously, it's so obviously Friday, my brain. Pot included, and the pots will be like huge and ceramic and like really expensive in themselves. So it's like, so they're either like 10-15 pounds or free. I mean, people do sell them for like 60-80 pounds as well, but you can't get good deals.
Those ones.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, I being very tempted, but haven't bought any plants yet. Probably not a priority when you first move. We already brought 3 big plants with us.
Can't relate. Yeah, for the first time ever, my partner asked me yesterday, because this is like, there was like a plant sale event thing that they do every now and then. And he saw it and he was like, oh, do you want to go tomorrow and get a plant? And get it for you for your birthday. And I was like, I actually looked at him and I said, I think maybe we have enough plants. And he went,
who are you?
What? And then today I sent him a message in the morning. I was like, I take it back. I want a new plant.
Take it back. I have enough love in my heart for another plant.
100%. It just multiplies.
Oh, exactly. Never have too many plants. Yeah. We really want to make the living room look like jungly.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, give us time.
Are you going the pothos route? Just multiplying those pothos?
Very possibly.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the best plant, honestly. I mean, I love all of them. But my favorite plants are my pothos.
I know, mine too. We do want to get like something that's quite like tall and upwards for like a corner. Oh yes, like that kind of plant. Why is that so close to you?
Because it's usually where the Christmas tree now is.
So yeah, something like big and tall. So for that, Facebook Marketplace is going to be good, I think, because that's very expensive to buy.
Yeah, check out. Keep your eye out in Aldi's and Lidl's. Actually, every now and then, you get really.
We've
good
got
deals.
an Aldi local right now. That's the closest supermarket to us. Yeah, I will keep an eye out. Yeah, I actually saw on Facebook Marketplace the other day a little olive tree, and I was like, a little bit of home, that would be so cute. And Ajay was up for it as well. Yeah, a little olive tree in here. It would be very cute. But yeah, it was, I can't remember. I don't know why. There was a reason that I didn't like message them. But yeah, we will see. We will keep updated on plant purchases.
I also got myself another little present. I've obviously been feeling very sorry for myself this week. This is my knitting.
You're knitting. What are you starting with?
This is just a swatch to make sure I knit in the right... I don't even know what a swatch is for. I think it's to make sure that you're knitting at the right tension so that when you follow the instructions, it actually gives you the right size of whatever you're supposed to be making. But I'm not starting with anything complicated. I'm going to make a hat.
I was going to say, yeah, right size. I'm thinking like jumper. Hat's nice though. Hat's a good one.
Hat's a good one because you can actually feel a bit of accomplishment. Yeah. Because if you go straight into the jumper, which is what I tried,
no, and one thing is round and the other thing has to have sleeves.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'd say first start with hat, then maybe do cape or poncho, which is essentially a bigger hat.
Even a step back, right? My hat isn't even going to be round. I'm going to make it square so it has like kind of corners, just because I think that's cool.
It's amazing.
It's literally going to be a square.
Fab.
I will update you on that. If I manage to get it done between now and New Year's, maybe I can wear it to Lapland.
Yeah, that would be very
Oh my God, I have a new goal. Why do I keep setting myself these unrealistic goals?
Look, it's motivating. And if you don't do it, it's fine. I won't judge you. We won't judge you. It's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're full into our Lapland organization.
Yes, we are. We are going to be spending the first week of the year there.
Oh, 2026. This is our year.
Yeah, it is. It is. And yeah. We have the car reserved now. That's all. Everything that's needed. We're going to have a way to get around and a place to sleep. Now it's just the fun things.
Perfect. Very proud of us.
So exciting. Before we move on, do you have any plans for your birthday? It's like a Tuesday or something, isn't it? It
is a Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. Yeah. And no, I do not.
You're not doing anything this weekend or anything?
You know, this episode's going to go out maybe next Monday. So I asked my partner, do you want to do like something for my birthday this weekend? Like go out for dinner or something? And he was like, oh, no, we can't. It's before your birthday. I was like, oh, all right, okay.
What rule is that?
So either he's planned something and is being very, very smooth about it.
Yeah, that might be a good one.
Yeah. That better be the case.
Yeah. I'll give him a call after this. Be like, oi, you better have something planned. And if you don't, get planning.
Get planning, man. Or let me plan. But like, you know.
You know what you mean. You can because it's before. It's the weekend that's closest to your birthday. And that's this weekend.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be, but that's how it works. Like the 6th and 7th is closer to the 9th than the whatever the next weekend is.
100%. And he has the 8th off work. Because it's like a Catholic holiday and I'm not in the Catholic part. Or it's the opposite. I don't know. I apologize.
What it is. It is Catholic. It isn't Catholic and you are in the Catholic.
We used to have
what do you mean on the way around?
We used to have the Puente in Spain, you know, the 6th and the 8th of December. That was always almost my birthday, but not quite.
Yeah. I
think it's the Inmaculada.
Oh, so that they do that in Switzerland as well?
Not in my part of Switzerland.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've got a very busy day on the 8th. So I'll be working with you. There's just a lot going on at the restaurant. So it's probably going to be a long day.
Oh, Monday. Monday is an interesting day to have a lot going on.
Well, our busiest days in the whole month are the 4th and the 11th, which are 2 Wednesdays. So one's already gone. And it was yesterday, and I went in today, and I was like, they're Thursdays, not Wednesdays. And I was like, hi guys, how did yesterday go? I didn't come in because it sounded chaotic, and I would have probably got roped into helping do something that isn't my job.
Good work.
And everyone said that by the end of the day, they wanted to kill everyone else, but that it went well.
So you did a good job in staying away.
Yes. So yeah, I think it was just very, very, very chaotic. I mean, I think I told you yesterday that they didn't have a single space left, and they can seat 400 people. So
it's crazy.
Yeah,
they must have had so much staff.
So which is why this is what I mean. The other day I went to get drinks for everyone, as in we were all working in the same area, and I was like, does anyone want anything? And everyone said yes. So I had to come back with a tray, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. And I came in and gave everyone their drinks, and the head of operations, she was like, you shouldn't let me see you with a tray. You're good with a tray. I was like, oh no.
You're good with a tray.
You're good with the tray. I was like,
the girl can do anything.
You're like, you're good with the tray, and you remembered who got what. So, and I was like, no, don't make me waitress.
But can anybody else here do my job? I don't think so.
Yeah, apparently I got told by the bookings person that my position was very hard to fill.
So take that into account when you're negotiating your salary, Bean. Mm-hmm. Oh, can't wait for you to be rich.
I know. We're getting there.
Oh yeah. We're getting there, just bit by bit.
I put loads of Baileys in my tea.
Oh, nice. I should have done that.
That's why it looks so pale. It's full of Baileys.
Perfect. It was just an excuse. Mm-hmm. You could have just filled a glass of Baileys, I wouldn't have judged.
Yeah, and I'd already put the kettle on. It was like, we're going to record, and I just put the kettle on and then start doing everything else. And I was like, I'm making a tea. Should I? Because I was going to grab wine, and I was like, should I have wine? I was like, no, I want something warm. And I was like, no, I'll put Baileys in it. Perfect.
Yeah, actually, I am doing something kind of cool at work on the day of my birthday, which is there is going to be a documentary being filmed, and I'm probably going to feature.
About you guys or about Switzerland?
About a company that we work with, and they do our traceability, which means the products we sell, they have a little QR code on them, and you can scan it, and then you can see where each of the product was made. So if we're talking about the tree tote, which is a wood fiber tote bag, then you'll see where the fiber was made and where the wood came from, and where the fabric was woven, and where the labels came from, and where the thread came from, and you see all on a little map. And the company that does that for us, they are filming a documentary about their founder, I think, and they've asked us to be part of it. So that's what I'm doing on my birthday at work.
Exciting, very glamorous.
I know.
Do you know what you're gonna wear?
I was thinking about that today. Something kind of like casual but chic, you know?
Yeah, something like effortlessly professional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We will figure it out.
Yeah. Hair up or down?
Down.
Down. Yeah, I think so too.
Now that it's short.
Now
that it's short, it can be down but professional.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll do like a half up. That's kind of my my go-to, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting. Any idea when it's out? No, probably not.
Probably like 2028, knowing these lot.
Yeah. Well, sometimes to do something properly, you need to do things slowly.
I actually recorded a podcast with them like last year, and then that never came out. So,
all right, okay, so
yeah,
okay.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about your new setting, about your new flat and your apartment?
Yes. So it's now been 3 weeks, which shows how organized we were with our recordings up until now.
Yeah.
That we moved in here, and it's fab. So I am very central to London now, which is a very nice change. And yeah, we're in a very quirky little apartment that has 2 floors, 2 very little floors.
It's so cool.
Which is, it's cool because it's like living on the top and then rest on the bottom. And then we've got this little conservatory thing attached to our bedroom that we're using as an office, which is where I am in today. I haven't worked out my background just yet. I sat on the other side of the desk that I normally sit to because the mic's set up on this side. And behind me there would just be window, so I think it would just be black. So I was like, this side has a bit more depth. But yeah, I haven't worked it out. Maybe I'll sit more like, but then you see the window, which isn't great. But
I think kind of how it is kind of cool.
It's a very funky shape. So basically, there's like a triangle of a little garden, and it obviously wasn't getting used or whatever. And they were like, let's maximize square footage and made the conservatory. So it's like, I don't know, it's a very funny little shape. And then there's a tiny little triangle of the garden, like a passageway on both sides of it that you can still like get out the door that way to the street if you wanted to, straight from here. But yeah, it's very cute. And it's actually also going to be kind of like the spare bedroom because it's a 2-bedroom. And for now, it's just me and my partner, which is very nice. But in March, we're going to have a roommate come, which I'm actually quite looking forward to, which I didn't think I would be. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. It's another way to meet more people as well, have more things going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as you have your separate living spaces and...
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's tidy and...
Exactly. Yeah, and we basically made like an informal contract with her with all these things of like tidiness, and I was like, we're making it clear that I do not want, like, on a weekday have people over, but like we'll be chill. Like I gotta get my rest, you know. So we put all sorts of clauses in, like, not even clauses, but like just getting things out and clear in the open. Yeah, that sounds weird, but yeah, getting everything out. We've talked about how good a contract is.
Yes.
So we made and one of them was like, basically, don't leave a mess behind you.
Perfect.
Which honestly, I think that the person who'll struggle most with that is my partner. So it'll keep him accountable as well.
Practicing what you preach, Bean. Love it. Mm-hmm. Make contracts. Contracts everywhere. We love contracts.
Contracts everywhere.
I actually made a contract with my partner the other day. For things that I cannot quite mention on this podcast yet, but maybe some excited news coming soon.
So yeah, that is my new setting. And we are here definitely until next summer, and then we will see how we're feeling by next summer.
Cool.
End of next summer, so more like September, October next year.
And we're going to be spending New Year's Eve at the apartment or in the area. But anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing your place and staying over.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm so excited to have you see it.
Maybe bring someone along. He's so long now that I can get him in the picture.
You can get him in the frame. He's doing so well.
This is another plant, by the way, guys.
This is a plant that I feel like we've probably talked about on this podcast because it's a plant with a story.
We could write a whole book about this plant, right?
I should have there was just so much going on. I now looking back, wish I'd had more time to actually properly document him and have his own little mini series inside a Terra Trotter, because this plant was with me, and he was the whole reason. Yes, we're plant obsessed, but the whole reason was because he was so big, and essentially my dad doesn't get indoor plants that don't give you fruit and vegetables. He's like, I have to water it, and what's the point of it? He doesn't get plants as an aesthetic. So I knew if I left him there, he wasn't going to survive because he was an indoor plant. Maybe if I put him outside somewhere, but he wouldn't have been a happy plant. So I asked Saoirse if she would adopt my plant while I was traveling and everything.
And so I traveled across the country.
But the best thing is that we were meeting, but I was going to be traveling for about 2 weeks with 2 other people in the van. So 3 people in total in the van for about 2 weeks before meeting you. My dad and sister were so fed up. They were like, what's the fucking point? Every time we stopped, I'd set the plant up somewhere, and they'd go to use the bathroom, and I was like, no, plant's in there. You can't. Careful, you don't stand in him. And they'd be like, oh my God.
I think, you guys, it's difficult to realize actually how big this plant was at that point.
It literally took up the
entire
shower,
driving seat.
The shower was 70 by 70 centimeters, and it was in the middle, and you could not see even remotely the shower tray because of all the not vines around it. And then in a car seat, it took up a whole car seat and overflowed. It was huge. So then we met up in France.
Which actually turned into such a cool meetup because loads of our friends joined.
Yeah, it was you and me were meeting up so I could give you this plant, and then it turned into a 12-person weekend campsite.
Camping. It was so cool.
Oh, it was so random. And then you took him all the way back, and then he struggled a little bit. I think
he did.
I think those 2 to 3 weeks of traveling really threw him off.
He had a terrible shock, and he got all wilted, and there were so many vines. It looked so cool. We'll try and find a picture of when he first moved in here, and then he just started drifting away. And I tried to do everything I could to save him. I changed his pot, changed his earth, watered him just enough, not too much, not too little. And it was making me so sad.
Yeah. I was like, no, it's okay. Because I knew it would have happened. He would have died if I'd left him behind. So it was we will give this a go.
And I was like, he traveled so far, and he's now here, and now I'm killing him. What am I doing? I don't understand. So it came to a point where I accepted his fate, and I said, I'm going to do one last thing. Chop him up. So I chopped him up, and I kept as many of the vines as I possibly could, and I propagated them. And now we have, we had, what's the word I'm looking for? It's named, but a fancy way to say that.
I was thinking named while you were thinking.
Is it raining there?
It is. Can you hear it? That's the problem about sitting in a conservatory with a glass roof.
I love it. It's like ASMR.
It kind of started raining a little bit when I first sat down, and I was like, is it going to get, is it going to stop or is it going to get worse? And it kind of stopped, and now it's we're under a tree, so I feel you hear big drops falling from the tree. I don't think it's actually raining, but yeah.
I mean, you can only ever hear it if we just shut up for a second, which is never going to happen, so.
No.
Anyway.
While we're thinking of a word, yeah.
We named him Viny Ragnar because he was quite the Viking.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I am sitting below Viny Ragnar Jr., who is doing so well.
Yeah.
So well that he is up at the level of the roof and I have leaves down here.
Yeah, I get far too attached to my plants. Like, I brought 3 plants with me from Spain and I had to leave 2 behind. And it was a very difficult decision, but they just didn't all fit in the van with me in a safe place as I was traveling alone. And the morning I was leaving and my dad came to like say goodbye and he looked in the passenger seat and just saw it full of plants and he was like, you were just... And I was like, you're not coming with me this time, okay?
Somebody needed to keep me company.
Somebody needed to keep me company. And they're all doing great. So yeah, and then he was like, they're not going to survive in the UK. It's miserable there.
Guess who's miserable now?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, unhealthy attachment, but I love them and it's made all the difference here. The how much you could like pay for those plants, like they're huge. So
100%.
I'm saving money.
Yeah, there you go. You're making money basically.
Yeah.
Girl math.
Yeah, I was so worried that they would like at the border they'd be like and take them off me. But they did actually see them because they went into the van and they were all sat in the bathroom. And and he opened the door and my heart went he opened the door, looked up and down and closed it and walked off and I was like, phew. So yeah, if you bring me a cutting, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If I brought those 3 monsters.
I had to take a UV lamp with me on a plane the other day for work. And honestly, my suitcase looked like it had a bomb in it. Like nothing could look more like a bomb. I will put a picture of that up as well at the same time as we find a picture of Viny Ragnar. And not a word was said. No. Went straight through.
Apparently.
Which is slightly unassuring.
Unassuring, yeah. I went through security and they just didn't. Yeah. One of the podcasts that I listen to, one of them does like speeches in places. One of the people that do the podcast. And he had something happening in Switzerland. And I'm pretty sure he said he flew to Geneva airport. Yeah. And he got pulled aside as security on his way back to the UK and ended up missing his flight because of this, because they pulled him into a room and they sat him down and like started having this like serious chat about like smuggling goods and stuff. And he was like, what? And it was because in his bag that he didn't even realize it was there. He had a laser pointer, like, you know, when you're doing presentations. Yeah. And apparently since like 4 months before his trip, I can't remember when this was, it was like illegal to travel with them in your hand luggage. And he was like, the Swiss held me for like 5 hours because I had a laser pointer. And he missed his flight. How mad would you be?
Oh, it's horrible.
And then you had this huge UV light and they're like, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, God. Regulations. Maybe we could mention what our plans are for the podcast. Mm-hmm. Because we are coming to the end of the year. Life is getting quite busy. So maybe to give everybody a bit of insight, we're coming to the end of our 2nd season. Yes. Which is very exciting.
Yes.
So I think we've planned to bring out maybe one other episode. We're going to try and get an interview. Yes. And if not, then it'll just be us 2. And then have a little break at the end of our season 2 to get inspiration flowing and see what we've got planned for 2026.
Yes. It is not. It's a little break. That is it. Because, we want to make sure we're giving our best.
Yes.
And a lot has happened since we started this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And, we need a little moment to readjust, refocus, and, make sure that we come back with quality content.
Oh, yeah. And enjoy our time in Lapland. Sorry, guys.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
If you want more content, go and check out our Instagrams. Because that's where the good stuff's going to be at.
Yep. Yep. So yeah. I'll probably all, like you say, tie in pretty nicely with the end of the year and New Year and everything. So yeah, in this month, we will be coming out with the last episodes of season 2. Yes. And yeah. There might be a few things to keep you going until we get to season 3. Maybe the odd We Will Manage Mondays or something like that.
Yeah. Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. Anything you want to know. Do you have any questions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe we can try and do like a
Q&A.
A Q&A when we're together in Lapland or something.
Oh,
that would 100%. Be very fun. Oh my God. It would have to be a bit impromptu, as in not impromptu, but like not professional, because we have no luggage space, so we wouldn't be able to take our or maybe we can do it here before going. We'll see.
We could do, yeah.
We'll see. If we want to do it with Mike, we can do it here.
I think it's cooler to do in Lapland, honestly.
In Lapland with our phones like this. Will be more than enough. It's
for sure. Great. Yeah. Well, considering I'm not going to edit this at all and it's going to go straight on our YouTube, I say we wrap it up.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah.
And a happy New Year. And good luck with hitting all your end of year goals for work and for personal life. And don't get yourself too stressed about people's presents.
No.
And
or just in general. Don't get yourself too stressed. You've got time in January.
Yeah. It's not that big a deal.
No, it really, really isn't. So yeah, we love you. We're here for you, and we will see you again very soon.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.